This is a review of a Citizen 51-2711. So this watch was given to me by my aunt. She had given it to my grandfather, and then when he passed, I guess it made its way back to her, and then she gifted it to me. My grandfather passed away when I was quite young, so I have no memory of if he wore this watch or any watch at all, but it's still cool to have it, and the fact that it's a automatic and not a quartz as most people's watches are is pretty cool. So as far as I can tell, the serial is that bottom number 51-2711, but I'm not 100% sure about that. That's just what in Googling I found some other watches with similar serial, although they look slightly different, so I'm not exactly sure. It appears to be from the 1970s, and based on kind of the design, it definitely seems like a 70s style watch. It's a little reminiscent of kind of like a TV. It's got a lot of kind of plastic, and it's a little square looking. So yeah, maybe I'll start with the bracelet. The bracelet's pretty cool. It's a little unique in its design, just the way the lugs are kind of interconnected. And it's kind of got this sharp edge and this taper here. I'm not sure exactly what style of pins, if you can even call them that, these are for adjustment, but they're kind of interesting looking, and I noticed that they're only on one side, so you can only remove links from one side of the bracelet. It seems like it does have quite a bit of micro adjust though, which is nice. The clasp is just a simple, I don't know what this style is called, but it doesn't have a buckle, just hook that clicks in, so it makes it really quick to take the watch on and off, but probably not super sturdy if you're doing something really high impact. But in wearing it, it definitely feels secure, just wearing it for everyday use. As far as comfort, it's fairly comfortable. This edge is maybe a slightly bit sharp, but you don't really notice it. It is very, very light. This metal is very kind of cheap, kind of thin, but it does make it light to wear. The case has a lot of different kind of facets, which makes it kind of cool style. It's a little bit thick, but not too bad. It does feel a little bit floppy because the bracelet is so thin, and the case is much thicker than the bracelet. So the balance kind of between the bracelet and the case does feel a little off, but it is still pretty comfortable to wear. The crown is really small, so it is a little bit of a pain to use, but not too bad. The dial is definitely pretty funky. It's got this kind of plastic inlay here. The readability is a little funky just because the indices are so far away from the hands, and the hands are pretty small. Like if you're trying to set it or read it when the hands are towards the edges, they're pretty far away. It's got the blue is like this nice matte blue face. It's almost like a powdery kind of color. So that's pretty cool. This big plastic bit, it does look a little cheap, a little tacky, but if you like the 70s style, and it's kind of cool, and definitely has a vintage appeal to it. I like the little the Citizen eagle there. It's kind of a nice little touch, although unfortunately I personally find it a little reminiscent of like the World War II Germany eagle. But yeah, overall, it's kind of a little fun 70s watch. I'll always keep it because it came from my family. But yeah, I don't wear it too often, but sometimes I wear it kind of when I'm feeling sentimental or just want something kind of casual to wear. Here's a shot of it on the wrist, so pretty nicely proportioned on my wrist. It looks a little chunky, but it really doesn't wear as chunky as it looks.